And now let's meet the Eagle cheerleaders. Sarah Delgado.
Well, hello, Levi.
Hello, John.
And Jade Utter.
Welcome to Davies Varsity Football, brought to you by Davies Live Network. Today, Davies are versing the West Fargo Packers. Not to be confused with Cheyenne or any other school that happens to be in West Fargo. It's the Packers.
It's the Packers. Going to be an interesting game. Both teams kind of struggling to start the year, 1-2 for both. It's going to be interesting to see if or which team bounces back.
It will be interesting for sure. Obviously, both teams fairly big in size, have a lot of weapons, a lot of manpower, got a lot of gunpowder behind that pistol. A couple key players, keep an eye out. Obviously, I would say for sure Nicholas Hasbargen. He's really good.
Wide receiver for Davies, senior.
Yes, and then one more I would have to say would be Malachi Worrymeyer, just for the fact that even during these last couple games where Davies has lost, he has shown and has been able to keep the chains moving, especially in the last game. Yeah. He was a big movement for Davies.
Speaking of keeping the chains moving, Zach Lilly going to be very, very important for Davies to start the game strong. Great runner, keeps the legs moving. It's exactly what you want in your power running back. For West Fargo, got a couple key players to note. Caden McGregor, number 3. He's a wide receiver. Going to be interesting to see how he plays. He had, I believe, over 200 yards in the first game. He's a senior. And also number 22, the running back, Leighton Hoffland. He's also a senior. Going to be very interesting to see how he does as well. And obviously their quarterback, Brady Medina. It's going to be interesting. Haven't really seen much of him, so very curious.
Very curious for sure. Well, anyway, it will be an interesting game. Obviously, Davies coming off 2 bad losses, and then West Fargo coming in on a win. So if you're going momentum-wise, West Fargo does kind of have that winning mentality, winning momentum, but Davies also has got that revenge arc going.
They also have the home field advantage as well, Davies.
Very important, very important. Wind is not looking too bad. I don't see it being as much as a problem as it was, especially in a couple other games.
Yep.
So hopefully we should see more passing, less on the ground running, but it is high school football and they love their runs.
Whatever's working is whatever they're going to go with.
Pretty much.
And Davies is known for their read option game and strong run game with Zach Lilly and Malachi Wormeyer. So I'm expecting a lot of run plays today, but maybe we'll air it out a little bit.
All right. And that has been your Davies Live Network pregame show. We will switch over to the tunnel because those players are about to be coming out. It's about to be a wild ride. And I do just want to give one more last thanks to Fargo Pinball for sponsoring.
welcome to Davies High School for tonight's matchup featuring our guests, the West Fargo Packers, and your Davies Eagles. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes, they commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. Both teams invite you to support their effort. At this time, please stand, remove your hats, as the Fargo Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC under our team is commanded by Cadet Nicholas Borowski, accompanied by Cadet Ashton Jofrion, Cadet Colton Rao, and Cadet Xander Husso. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Fargo Davies Pep Band. Please stay standing and hold your applause until the flags have left the field. And now let's get ready for tonight's game. West Fargo won the toss and deferred to the second half. Let's meet the referees: Rob Coonan, Cade Kuhneman, Calvin Riggs, Mark Riggs, and Connor Dunn. All right, let's meet the West Fargo starting defense. Senior left end, number 81, Tony Leal. Junior defensive tackle, 58, Zabidi Stephens. Senior nose guard, number 52, Logan Moore. Senior defensive tackle, number 79, Jack Stewart. Junior white end, number 9, Carter Downer. Junior linebacker, number 23, Jack Gussetti. Senior linebacker, number 42, Braden Nygaard. Senior cornerback, number 2, Alex McElroy. Senior cornerback, number 11, Jesse Ramirez. Senior strong safety, number 22, Leighton Hoffland. Sophomore free safety, number 24, Owen Scoville. Packers head coach, Jay Gibson. Assistant coaches, Houston Visto, Mike Best, Nate Knutson, Adam Palczewski, Mike Metcalf, and Ross Danielson. And now, number 23, Zach Lilly. Senior wingback, number 4, Luke Lorenz. Senior slotback, number 13, Grant Chosick. Senior wingback, number 15, Nick Hasbargen. Senior wingback, number 18, Maddox Maloney. Senior quarterback, Paige Brewer. Number 59, Holden Whitty. Guard number 53, Gus Wermeyer. Senior center number 55, Andre Work. Guard number 70, Blake McCarthy. Junior tackle number 50, Gunnar Majerus.
And we're back. Kickoff, West Fargo kicking off to start the game. Gage Brewer is going to get the ball right away.
Eagles, number 13, Grant
Not
Chosick.
the greatest kick ever. Oh, muffed the kick return to start the game, and it looks like West Fargo potentially has the ball.
That'll be just a horrible
Wow,
way to
West
start.
Fargo's got the ball right
Recovered
away.
by the Packers.
That's exactly what West Fargo needed. All the momentum on West Fargo's side to start the game, and we barely got talking.
Well, you know, I don't think we were quite thunderstruck there.
Yeah, Thunderstruck was playing to start,
Fumble recovery by
start
number
the game.
15.
Muted
And
for copyrighted purposes.
Muted.
Muted for copyright purposes. Unfortunately, Davies did not get the memo. Now West Fargo start with the ball to start on the 29-yard line. Lining up in the shotgun. It's going to be a run up the middle right away. Not exactly sure who the running back was. It's going to be Leighton Hoffland, number 22.
Well, looks like that was a boot. 3-4 yards. You know, can't complain with a
Number
run like
22,
that.
Hoffland on a carry. Gain of 3 on a play.
The first play, you just
Tackle
don't want to
by
go
number
backwards.
55,
You
Andre
just
Work.
want something just to, you know, get the nerves out.
course. You know, let's hope that West Fargo isn't playing like the Vikings were.
Davies running 3D lineman, kind of an interesting look. It's going to be a pass. Caught by number 81, Tony Leal. The tight end, the senior. 6'5", 220, excellent size. And he was that size right there. Now all the way to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, just like that.
Malachi Wermeyer on the tackle.
Just a terrible way, though, for Davies to start right there, not being able to carry that in. Now with West Fargo at the heels of the end zone already.
Two receivers on the far side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Hoffland again. Not much going. Maybe 2 yards.
22 Hoffland on
progress.
the carry.
Forward progress is indeed forward progress.
Number 51, Peter Havelka. Gain of 2 on the play brings up
one thing I do want to say, though, Fargo Davies looking quite spectacular in those all black uniforms.
They definitely look very nice. They have to play very nice now. They seem a little tired, and it's going to be a snap, run up the middle. Hoffland again down to the 1-yard line. Davies just
22 Hovland
kind of
carry,
quiet right now. Not a lot of energy on that sideline.
Malachi Wermeyer.
We'll say they have been going through a bad couple of weeks, you know, losing to Cheyenne and Bismarck, the Demons. The Demons, their last game, got absolutely shut out. They only had 3 points, where their team had 22.
It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Probably expect another run here. And it is up the middle for Hoffland, and Davies stuffs him.
Number 22 with a carry.
Well, so that's definitely been one of our strong suits this year so far that I've seen, as our defense has been playing excellently.
4-yard line.
Hey, bend but don't break. Got down to that 1-yard line, and they finally made a play. Now it's 4th and goal from the 3. Obviously, West Fargo's going to go for it. What are you thinking here, John? What are we running if you're West Fargo?
I think if you're West Fargo, you know, run up the middle hasn't worked. I say a screen.
Ooh. Flag on the play. False start for West Fargo, and that's a killer. Honestly, might kick the field goal here, depending on what coach says.
It is early in the game. Yes, you can take risks, but, I mean, I would do the safe bet. Just get the points on the board.
Doesn't look like they're going to be doing that.
Eagles fans.
They're not listening to you, John.
Wow.
All right, 4th and goal from the 8-yard line now. You have to expect pass. Got to be careful with this quarterback, though. Could scramble and run in.
If there's one thing we know about running quarterbacks, Davies has definitely been doing that really well.
Davies showing blitz, and they are blitzing. Quick throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Returning on the right. Look at him go. Nick Hasbargen, pick 6. What a turn of events.
That is not something I expected to see right there.
Completely the opposite of what was just happening, and now Davies has all the momentum out of nowhere.
Well, I'm going to say that blitz call was perfect because it got the quarterback off kilter. He made a really, really high throw. Made it easy for him to come up and snag that. And then, again, great blocking, too, as well, to have him have that ability to run all the way down the side.
One of the players you mentioned before the game, Nick Hasbargen. I mean, what a playmaker that he is.
Well, he's that senior. He's that captain for a reason. He's got good leadership skills, and he has great work ethic.
Now for the extra point, Thompson Fisher. Of course he drains it.
Through the uprights, it's good.
All of a sudden, let's just pretend that fumble on the kick return didn't happen. We just scored a touchdown. Just like that, Davies up 7-0. 8:29 left in the first quarter.
Can we talk about, though, and just how crazy that opening drive was? Did not see that happening. Just that muffed kickoff to just to Davies scoring a pick six. You just don't see that.
This is why you watch high school football, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, what a turn of events.
And I have to say, I'm telling you, Hasbargen must be gassed after that almost 100-yard run right there.
All right, Davies now to kick off after the craziest start I've ever seen in a high school football game. Thompson Fisher set to kick off. Gives it the boot, kind of a high kick. Return at the 18-yard line. Decent return up to the 32-yard line for West Fargo. Gonna have some decent starting position.
Return on a play by number 15.
Now West Fargo's gonna have to find some momentum here, because they just magically lost it all out of thin air.
Again, flags. Everyone's killer. I'm telling you, if it wasn't that flag, maybe Davies wouldn't have blitzed just to be safe. You know, all those factors come into effect.
To the Packers on the 33-yard line.
Because them being that far back, knowing they're going to pass, really narrows down that playbook.
1st and 10 for West Fargo. It's going to be a handoff to the right. Probably about 2 yards for, I believe it's Leighton
Carrying the
Hoffland
play
on the
by
carry.
number 22, Hoffland.
Running for West Fargo so far has definitely been very much chip yardage. Nothing too great on their runs. I'd say passing game, from what we've seen, obviously haven't been too much, has been looking all right for them.
2nd and 8 now for West Fargo. Play action. Good catch right there by Caden McGregor, the senior wide receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Pass complete,
It's manageable. It's manageable.
Very manageable for
Tackle
sure.
on the play by
They,
number
could go both
28,
ways. Could go for a run, but
Brings up
honestly,
3rd down and 4
I'd say a pass for
the
them just
Packers.
on how they've been doing. Passes have been giving them the most yardage this game.
I wouldn't mind a run here, kind of throw them off, throw Davies off. And it is not. Rolling out to the left. He's got all the time in the world. Overthrows his man. That would be number 11, Jesse Ramirez. It's now 4th down, and
Nice
West
pass
Fargo is going to punt the
intended
football, and now
for
Davies'
number
offense will get a
11,
chance
Ramirez.
to
Falls
touch the
incomplete.
field, and they haven't
Brings
yet.
up 4th and 3.
I know,
for the
geez,
Packers.
defense has been doing really good this game.
Coverage on the play by number
Gage
5.
Brewer is probably just itching to
William
get out on that
Whitlow.
field. Make some plays for us.
Yeah, you know, he's got to show what he's about. You know, he hasn't really had much time to shine. Obviously, the first game against Mandan was
Deep for
great,
the
but
Eagles,
since then it just hasn't
number
been too much
13,
showing from him.
Grant Josic.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a fake here. No. As far as going to punt it.
Ooh.
Bad punt. I couldn't tell. Maybe one of the Davies players got a little chip on that football, but that's only like a 15-yard punt. 10,
Downers
15-yard
was
punt.
out of bounds.
You know, as someone who has tried to punt many times before,
First
I think
and
that's
10
just off
Eagles
the side
from
of the foot,
50-yard
really.
line.
Potentially, yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah, lining up punts is a lot harder than it looks. You know, you really do have to hit it smack dab, otherwise that thing is flying to Timbuktu.
1st and 10 now for Davies. The offense finally getting a crack at it.
It's time for them to get crack-a-lackin'.
Little shift for Davies. Not exactly sure what they're going to call. Offsides on West Fargo.
Ooh.
Another
Penalty
flag for
flag.
West Fargo. Not a
Encroachment,
great start.
Packers. 5-yard penalty.
This is
brings up
actually kind of a
1st and
shock
5
considering the last
Eagles.
couple of games. Davies has been the more fouled team usually in those games. It's kind of actually a nice, fresh thing to see that Davies is not the one getting those penalties handed to. They must have really been working on that.
1st and 5 now for Davies. Can kind of call whatever play they want. It's going to be a read option up the middle for Zach Lilly, gain of 3 yards. The senior captain running back. Great player.
Solid run.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 now.
Number 23,
Potentially a
Zach
deep
Lilly
shot.
on the carry,
I
gain of
mean,
2.
you're that close to first down.
2nd
have-
down and 3.
Essentially 3 downs to get this first down.
I think
Miles
it's time
have some
to
fun
play.
with it. Let it rip.
Show that arm that Gage has.
A little bit of a low snap. Luke Lorenz gets the ball, though, and gets the first down. 3-yard carry.
I guess they were just
Number
feeling
4,
like
Luke
keeping
Lorenz
classic
with
and
the
just
carry.
keeping that chain moving.
First
Nothing too
down,
fancy yet.
Playing it safe.
Eagles.
Getting all the nerves out.
Getting all the nerves out, and obviously just they don't want to
Wanna play with
repeat
number 22,
what
Leighton
the
Hoffman.
Packers did.
Yeah, got to play it safe. 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line for Davies. Seven to 0 Davies. With 6:20 left in the first quarter. And
Timeout on the field. Eagles.
it's going to be a timeout for the Eagles. Not a kind of a waste of a timeout. A little early in the game to be calling timeouts.
Interstate
Very
Electric,
early.
Gotta
your
save those
one-stop
for those,
shop
you
for all
know,
things electrical.
last couple drives of the half.
InterstateElectric.net.
All right.
Nipco is the answer for real.
Cool thing
reliable
is that
fiber-based
guess what? We
Wi-Fi.
finally
Plus
have a
watch
working
what you
scoreboard.
love in real time
We've been working
on
really
your
hard at that
line
over here, and we
with
finally have it working.
TV service.
So now we don't have to constantly remind you guys what the
Nipco.com.
score is, so we're really happy about that. And then I do just want to take a quick second during this timeout to thank Fargo Pinball for sponsoring us. Really appreciate it. Helps us keep this running.
All right, 1st and 10. New set of downs for Davies. Little roll out to the left. Gage is going to let it rip to Luke Lorenz.
Gage Brewer pass.
That is a perfect
Complete
spiral
to
pass
Luke
right there.
Lorenz.
Yeah, beautiful throw by Gage
Play
Brewer.
results in another Eagles first down.
We're playing with some confidence today. I like it. First and 10 once again for Davies. Read option. Fumbled snap, and West Fargo.
Fumble on the field.
Does West Fargo have the football? And they do.
Wow.
Wow. Crazy turn of events once again, and now West Fargo has some momentum. That's something that just can't happen.
I will
Fumble
say it
recovered by number
again, and I
87,
keep
Drew
saying
Friedman.
it. Davies and their snapping just have to get better.
It wasn't a snap, actually. It was a mishandled handoff. Unfortunate. First and 10 now for West Fargo. I was expecting Davies to be at 14-0. And now a costly fumble. It's going to be a run up the middle. Did not see the running back get the football.
Number 22, Hoffman with a carry.
Leighton Hoffman getting a lot of carries to start the game.
Running, especially in high school, definitely a very safe play. Can't really go wrong.
It's now 2nd and 4, I believe. It's going to be another run for Hoffland, about 2 yards.
Carrying the play by number 22, Hoffman. Gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd down and 1.
I think we're going play action here.
Play action, really.
Maybe a little rollout, dump it off to the tight end in the flat, get that first down.
And the crowd goes crazy.
If West Fargo is running this football here, I think we stop them. So I think we're going to see some sort of play action. And it is a run up the middle, and we did stop him. Correct prediction. West Fargo
Number 22,
potentially
Hoffman
going to
on
be
the
going
carry.
for it
No
here.
gain on the play, brings up 4th down and 1.5.
Run up the middle for third down is kind of an iffy one. I feel like the defense is definitely trying to contain that middle, especially on the third down. So, like you said, I would have liked to see maybe just a quick little chuck off to the tight end there. But it does look like they're going for it. 4th
down and a little less than 2. The crowd's getting roaring.
The booth is shaking.
It's going to be another run for Hoffland, and he's going to get that first down. Kind of leans forward and gets that first down, luckily.
Yeah, he definitely did a little jump there for it.
The gain results in a first down, Packers.
Results are results.
Now first down, first set of downs for West Fargo. It's going to be a pass. A little short of the intended receiver, number 83, Sam Olson.
Dinah's pass intended.
You know, if he would have angled his arm up just a little bit more, it might have been a little bit higher.
Potentially. I haven't seen a lot of this West Fargo offense ever since those first few plays.
Yeah, it looks like they're mostly just doing chip runs, like I said. Passing game has been pretty quiet for him so far.
2nd and 10 for West Fargo. It's going to be a run up the middle for Hoffland. That's a shocker. 5-yard carry.
Yeah, their runs have just been solid. They're like the classic example. If you keep getting yards on runs, you're going to keep converting. It's really kind of what they've been doing.
They're really establishing the run.
With the tackle.
I expect some sort of play-action deep shot here to see if we can maybe catch those safeties off guard.
I would say so, because with how many runs been going on, I think the defense is going to try a little bit harder to contain those runs. Might leave an open opportunity for a receiver.
The issue is you got your veteran senior Grant Chosick at safety back there, and he rarely makes those mistakes. It's going to be a pass. He's got his man, and it's going to be incomplete. He dropped the football. That was Caden McGregor, the star wide receiver. It's 4th and 5 now. Looks like West Fargo might go for it again.
They have been very aggressive this game, I will give it, but, I mean, it doesn't look like they have any remorse.
Incomplete to McGregor. Brings up 4th and
5. I expect West Fargo to try to get these D linemen off sides, try to get them to jump.
And the crowd is booming again. Very energetic game so far, I will say. I like to see it.
They are snapping the football. He's going to throw. He's got a man kind of open, a little overthrown. That was intended to Jesse Ramirez.
The Dinah's pass intended for number 11, Jesse Ramirez. Incomplete.
Turnover and
down.
1st and 10 for Davies. Just like that, they have the ball back. Great job by the defense to stand their ground.
Yeah, for the Packers, I wouldn't really say that their offense is having a big O-line problem. Their O-line's been holding up really good. Their runs have been blocked really well. Keep getting that chip yards, but for their quarterback, though, I would say just need to work on getting that right distance. Obviously, he must still be breaking in for this game, but
Brewer's going to throw the football. He's got a man, Daniel York, wide open, completed. Oh, they say incomplete, unfortunately. Did not keep possession of the football all the way through the ground.
That is some good effort, though, by number 11 there. Coming in and just being able to break that off.
If that throw was a little bit farther, we could be staring at another score for Davies.
And that is Ramirez.
It's now 2nd and 10 for Davies. Let's see if we go back to the run here. Would not be shocked if they give Zach Lilly the rock. Potentially a read option too. I kind of like that play. 2nd and 10 regardless. It's going to be a handoff to Luke Lorenz on the left side. Good job sealing the end, and there's a flag. He sealed the end a little bit too good.
On the carry. There's a flag on the play.
Must have got his hands a little bit too frisky there.
Probably a holding from where the flag was thrown. We're going to find out.
Ooh, and the ref did not catch that.
Penalty is holding on the
It's
Eagles.
going to be holding on Davies, unfortunately. Gonna really kill him here. It's now 2nd and 20. Unfortunate.
Penalties kill games. They kill games. Will say, though, I'm liking Davies' new announcer. He's actually getting into the game, actually
Brings up
keeping the
2nd
crowd
down
very
and
informed
18.
today.
2nd and 20 for Davies. It's going to be a throw to the right side. Malachi Warmeyer looked like maybe he missed that block there. Kind of a free shot on Luke Lorenz, and he's down.
Brewers pass complete to number 4, Lorenz. Tackle on the play by number
Looks like
22,
both players are down.
Hopland.
He did
Really?
come in with a hard hit.
Really hard hit.
Timeout for injury on the field.
I think he was expecting a little bit more resistance there, and he really had none, so he just came plowing on through.
Both are struggling.
Looks like we have our trainer Jared out there on the field with Mr. Scott Whitty.
Looks like they probably got the wind knocked out of him pretty hard. That was a really hard hit. Probably caught him in the chest pretty hard.
Yeah, it's like a college football level hit right there.
Basically like getting hit by a truck. I mean, they're coming full speed at you. Nick Lorenz is walking off a little gingerly. Looks like he's just trying to catch his breath. Hopefully no concussion. Hopefully he can get back in the football game.
Packers player still down, though. He might be hit a little bit harder.
Kind of a scary sight to see.
Jared coming over with the trash can.
That's going to be Leighton Hoffland. It's their starting running back. Hopefully
Looks like we got a little mess on the field right over there. Someone call a cleanup in aisle 7.
Not exactly sure what's going on. It's going to be, what, 3rd and 23, I believe, for Davies.
3rd down, Eagles.
A lot of yardage to gain right there. Definitely going to have to give her an old chuck of the pigskin.
Little dump off to Malachi Warmeyer.
Drop. Ball's incomplete.
Wasn't gonna go too far anyways. Not a big deal.
Brings up 4th down.
I think they're just doing a
Luke
safe play
Lorenz is
there.
running onto the field after getting absolutely hammered. Now he's going to try to punt
Back
the
to
football.
Packers, number 11, Jesse
It'll be interesting.
That's right, I forget he is the punter.
Punting to the Eagles, number 4, Luke Lorenz.
Something tells me he's all right.
He's got the wind knocked out of him. He'll be all right.
Maybe his lunch, too.
I want to see a boot here. And it is a good boot.
Now that is a punt you like to see.
Oh, unfortunately into the end zone. That would have been awesome if it would have been down at the one after just getting knocked out.
1st and 10, Packers from their own 20.
I know people are tired, but I would love to see a lot more energy on the special teams. A little bit more dash, get there, maybe try to keep it in.
See their beautiful work at valleylandscaping.com.
Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for West Fargo.
Ken Craft Agency is committed to protecting and inspiring your dreams. Ask them about bundling policies for a variety of discounts for auto, home, and business.
First and 10 for West Fargo. Got a new running back in the backfield. It's going to be handed off to number 40 Chase Curvestad. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it.
And it looks like a boot, 2 yards there.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 now. Wouldn't be shocked if we see West Fargo throw the football a little more after their captain, starting running back, is not in the game. It is going to be a pass. Dropped. It's attended towards Caden McGregor.
Pass intended for number 3, McGregor, falls incomplete.
He's gotten a lot of targets so far to start this game.
Yes, he has for sure. And also, too, a lot of drop
3rd and
passes
8
today so far.
for the Packers.
For both teams, there has
For
been
both.
a few drops, yeah.
Let's go, Eagles fans.
Which is kind of
Let's hear some
surprising, especially
noise.
coming off the last couple games. The drop passes haven't really been a problem.
3rd and 8 now for West Fargo. Gotta get this first down here. It's gonna be a pass to that right side. Almost intercepted. Great play by Liam Whitlow.
Medallion pass intended for number 81, Leal. Broken up on a play by number 5,
Junior
Liam
cornerback.
Whitlow. Fourth
Slash
down,
outside
8
linebacker.
for the Packers.
It's now 4th and 8. As Fargo is gonna punt the football again.
Back in punt formation,
Crazy,
number 9.
You know,
Carter
crazy
Downer.
first quarter.
Definitely,
Grant
for sure.
Shosik,
A lot of
deep
stuff
Eagle.
has been going down.
Lots of surprising things happening. A snap over the head of the punter. And it's going to be a safety. Davies gets 2 points for free because of a botched snap. Speaking of crazy turn of events, you don't expect that to happen until it happens.
No, you
West
don't.
Fargo Packers
That
0.
reminds me of Mandan game with that one also too very
Beans
bad
coffee
snap,
bars,
but on the
great place
Davies
to
side
enjoy
that happened too.
flavored daily brews and delicious
9-0
specialty
now
drinks
for
from
Davies.
Beans Coffee
Very
Bar.
interesting.
Plus,
Davies gets
don't
the
leave
football as
without
well.
trying their famous mini donuts. You'll be going
You know,
back
people always
again and
will say though
again.
that
Warms your stomach
snapping is
and your
easy. It's a
soul.
lot more complex than it looks, you know,
BeansFargo.com.
based on a lot of factors.
National
You know, I will say, Levi, though, I am going to look at the positive of this. I just see this as a way for the Packers to save themselves more points against them. Because I'm going to be honest with how that last punt was from them. That could have been an easy score for Davies. So,
All right, now West Fargo forced to
Kicking
punt or
for the Packers,
kick off
number
from the
41,
20-yard
Tony
line.
Loria.
this, at least for West Fargo, will send them at least a little bit back. For Davies, a little bit more room for the defense to breathe.
Tony Loria on the kick. A little bit of a short kick. Recovered by Davies safely.
Loria's kick recovered by number 13, Grant Shosik.
Grant Chosick was the one who got that football.
Grant Chosick, again, coming back from a concussion injury that kept him out for the last 2 games. Good to see him back on the field and making plays.
First and 10 now for Davies. As Gage Brewer gets to command the offense once again.
He's going to use his magic wand, and he's just going to make stuff happen.
48-yard line to start the drive. Very. Ooh, looks like there's going to be a flag.
Penalty flag.
False.
Delay of game.
Nope, delay
Eagles.
of game for the Davies Eagles.
Now,
Did not see that coming,
that is something you don't see too often.
especially to start a drive.
Yeah, usually the clock is never a problem.
Fargo Public Schools would like to thank and acknowledge Sanford Health for providing athletic trainers for tonight's game.
It's going to be 1st and 15 now.
Mr. Jared Steen and Mr. Scott Whitty.
A little bit of a botched play. And Brewer's going to be sacked for a loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 17 now.
Brewer on the keeper.
You know, I hate to be that guy, but, you know, for Davies right now, they have had some good offensive plays, but so far the offense hasn't really been able to get any points. Both points are from defense and just the other team's giving it to them. I kind of want to see the offense kind of liven up here, because if they can't get playing, then West Fargo has an easy chance to catch up.
2nd and 17. It's going to be a run. Luca Renz up the middle. Still going, surprisingly.
Number 4, Luke Lorenz with a carry.
Pretty good carry, 5 yards, but it's still 3rd down and 11.
Gain of 5 on the play.
3rd and long situations, always something that you hate to see.
Likely going to go for it on 4th down, though.
Brings up 3rd down and 12 Eagles.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's another surprise run to just catch this defense off guard.
And looks like this will be the last play before the quarter ends.
Barring anything crazy. 3rd and 12 for Davies. Malachi Warmeyer in motion. It's going to be a pass. Throwing to Warmeyer, incomplete.
Brewer's pass intended
It's
for
now
number
4th
7,
and 12.
Warmeyer.
Looks like Davies is going to punt this
Defended
football.
on the play by
And it
number
is
9,
not
Connor.
the last play. Now this is the last play of the first quarter.
Only 2 seconds left. Jeez. Guess I can't be saying things anymore.
4th and 12 now. Luca Lorenz gets another opportunity to show his absolute massive leg.
He has been doing a great job at punting so far.
Deep to receive punt by Luke Lorenz, number 11, Jesse Ramirez.
Another boot. Gets a nice Davies bounce. Oh, inside the 10-yard line, great punt. Great punt. The 7-yard line. West Fargo's got a long field to drive. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Okay, one thing I do want to mention, West Fargo's special teams has been kind of
quarter
biting them in the butt there.
Eagles leading 9-0.
I think more so you just got to be safe on that return.
We're
You
looking
don't want
for a
to
high-quality custom
muff
home
that
builder,
punt, and then
building
Davies
homes
has all
for
the
their
momentum
customers
again.
with core value,
Just play it safe.
loyalty, service, creativity,
All right, and we are going to take our little quarter break.
Felicity Kowalski Construction makes building a custom home a dream come true. Check it out at felicitykowalski.com.
First and 10 for West Fargo.
A little bit of camera malfunctions.
A beautiful throw to Caden McGregor, and it is caught.
Too
What
bad
a
we
way to
didn't
start the second quarter.
catch any of that.
We did not catch any of that. That not a shock in my opinion, but first and 10 for West Fargo once again.
Looks like your camera guys are sleeping on the job.
Result of the pass, first down.
41-yard line all of a sudden.
I think West Fargo is coming out here to play.
Once again, Caden McGregor with another target and another catch. It's going to be another throw. West Fargo coming out, throwing the football. Not exactly sure what just happened.
That
There's
makes a little
three
bit
flags
more
thrown
sense.
onto the field. Why would you throw three flags right there? The refs have no idea what's
Penalty
going
flag
on.
and a play.
They're just throwing flags for fun. I mean, we get the point when we see one flag, but let's throw three.
I think they just want to make it known.
Just emphasize it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty terrible thing. I mean, the receiver was
Penalty
like
is
laying
pass
on the ground
interference, Eagles.
before the ball even got thrown to him. Not exactly
yeah,
sure what happened.
that is a killer, though, for Davies, just allowing that to happen right there. That does make a little bit more sense, though, why it was thrown to a ghost.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing, is the wide receiver was blocking Nick Hasbargen downfield, and then the quarterback threw the ball towards him, and it made it look like it was pass interference, even though the receiver was trying to block Nick Hasbargen. Kind of confusing.
It
Just
is
kind of
kinda
heard that.
confusing.
Heard that from the other side of the booth.
Yeah, we are right next to the team.
1st and 10 now. It's gonna be a run up the middle.
Good stop.
Carrying the play by number 40, Chase
Gain of about 1 yard line.
Jervistead. Riley Lang with the tackle.
Riley Lang on
Gain
the
of two.
tackle.
Check
What
that.
a
Gain of 1 on the
dog.
play.
You know, I will say,
Second
for
down
him
and
being
9,
not
Packers.
even the biggest guy out there, he does a really great job up front in the line, and his reading abilities are great, especially for him being in 11th grade, too, as well.
He is a dog. 2nd and 9 now. Little play actions. Got a man almost picked off by Zach Lilly. What a great play. Amazing play.
Amazing play, but I feel he definitely could have been able to carry that in.
Yeah, he got his hands on it. He had a chance at it. Unfortunately, could not bring it down. 3rd
As the
and
coach
9.
say, when you have your hands on it, you have it.
3rd and 9 now for West Fargo.
West Fargo hoping to make something happen here, convert those downs.
Showing blitz. And they do send the house. Looks like
The
tight end,
intended for
Tony
number 81, Leo.
was
Incomplete.
did not see the ball coming towards him, unfortunately. Had a man open. Unfortunately, did not
Brings
see
up
the ball in
4th and
time.
9,
Looks like
Packers.
he was playing a little bit of defense there and kind of swatted away the ball.
3rd and 9 now for West Fargo. Okay, I was about to say, it's 4th and 9. I was a little confused. 4th and 9.
How about some noise, Eagles fans?
And they're getting loud up in here.
The crowd
This is
getting
big.
loud. Some whistles. Timeout for West Fargo.
I'm out on the field.
Looks like the noise got to them, something you don't see too
Timeout,
often in a high
Packers.
school game.
All right, here we go. Big play for West
4th
Fargo.
and
4th and 9.
Packers.
It's going to be a pass here with Caden McGregor, and he hauls it in. 1st down, West Fargo. What a
Beautiful.
playmaker.
Beautiful right there. Just a nice
Medina
bullet
pass complete to number
through the
3,
coverage,
Peyton
right to
McGregor.
his
1st
receiver.
down,
That's
Packers.
exactly what you like to see.
1st and 10 for West Fargo.
We'll say that's probably
Dan
the best
York on the
pass I
defense.
think I've seen besides the other earlier one. West Fargo has came in the second half with passes in mind.
First and 10. 1-yard carry.
Number 40, Chase Jervestead on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play.
You didn't help either.
2nd and 9 for West Fargo. Expecting a throw here. And it is not a throw. It's a run up the middle. Riley Lang making a play again.
Number 40, Jervestead with a carry tackle on the
Short
play by
but
number
sweet, as
72,
they say
Riley
for
Lang.
Riley Lang right there.
3rd and 7 now for West Fargo.
Personally,
almost forced to throw the football.
Riley's smaller size, I think, really helps him to be able to get through
Third
those
down
big
and
guys
6
up
for the
front, being
Packers.
able to kind of sneak in. Get him harder to get the hands on him.
It's going to be a pass here. Broke the tackle. Nice catch by Jesse Ramirez.
Behind his pass, complete number 11.
Okay,
Ramirez.
West Fargo has definitely
Result
come to
of the
play in
play
this
of the
first
Packers,
drive
first
here for
down.
sure. They're
Tackle
kind of
on
being
the
a little
play
bit
with
of a
number
dual threat
13,
right now. Their
Grant
pass and their run game has been pretty good so far. Just been continuing to move the chains. Really just some textbook football going on.
Absolutely. Still no Leighton Hofflin on the field. He was shaken up for the first quarter.
Little high.
Overthrown.
Behind
Tended
his pass
towards
intended for number
Tony
81,
Leo,
Leo.
the tight end. He's
Nope.
got some good speed for being
Coverage on the play
6'5",
by
220.
number 5, Wicklow.
One thing I wish that Davies would have on
2nd and 10.
more of their plays is tight end options, because tight ends are kind of clutch, not going to lie.
Having a nice big tight end is pretty nice to spread the field and kind of get those receivers open.
Well, you know, they can easily kind of hop over those corners too as well. Just depends, obviously, who they're put up against. But
2nd and 10. A bit of a high snap, whistles.
Penalty flag in the field.
There's a flag on the play before the play even got going. False start.
False start,
West Fargo.
Packers. 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 15.
It's going to be 2nd and 15 now.
West Fargo now at around looking to be 4 penalties. I think 2 false starts now.
Yeah.
Kind of some yardage that they shouldn't be giving away. Line just has to do a little bit better job at not being too jumpy.
2nd and 15 now. Little roll out to the left. Letting it rip. He's got a man. Little overthrown again. It's again towards Tony Leal.
If there's one critique I would
Behind
have for
his
West
pass,
Fargo's
ball's incomplete,
pass
intended
game
for
is
number
just those
81 Leo.
overthrows. You know, I think if you
Grant
get
Chosick on
reel the ball
coverage.
back a little bit more, I think we'd be seeing a lot more completions and honestly a lot more deadly of
3rd
an
down and
offense.
15.
Little inconsistent for West Fargo right now. Some good plays, some bad plays. If you establish some consistency, I think we're going to see some points on the board.
It's like gambling. Never know what you're going to get.
3rd and 15. Pretty important play here.
Booth shaking, crowd's getting crazy.
This place is roaring right now, folks. Flag again.
Penalty marker on the field.
Is that
It's
again
gonna-
on West?
Delay of game.
Delay of game, Packers.
Shocker.
5-yard
3rd
penalty
and
brings
20
up
now
3rd
for West
down and
Fargo.
20.
No, yeah, the noise in this crowd has been crazy for a high school game. I think just not the line being
for
able to hear the
Small.
quarterback right there.
Police find Lenny Moser on the south end of the football field.
3rd and 20 now. It's going to be a pass. He's got McGregor wide open. Luckily, it's thrown a
Behind his pass,
little bit
complete
low.
to number
9-yard
3,
gain. It's going to be
McGregor.
4th and 11.
Gain of 9 on the play brings up 4th down and 11.
What do you think we're doing here, Levi?
We're going to be throwing the football, of course. I expect some sort of rollout. I like a rollout to the left. See if you can get somebody open in that flat, run for the first down, or maybe
Fourth
even take a shot towards the
down,
end zone.
Eagles fans.
I expect this football to go to number 3, Kate McGregor. Absolute playmaker. And it is. He's got him, breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, 3 and 4 tackles broken. That's a
The
touchdown.
line is passed complete to number 3,
I'm not
McGregor.
shocked, to be honest.
Touchdown,
This guy's a
Packers.
playmaker. Caden McGregor, unbelievable play. Good throw, too.
Was a great throw.
Brady Medina to Caden McGregor for the touchdown.
And just like that, West Fargo is now in the ball game on the scoreboard, and I think we're going to see a lot more energy and a lot more yip and yap from them.
Looks like West Fargo is going for 2 here. Potentially don't have a kicker trustworthy enough for extra points. It's going to be a pass. He's got Jesse Ramirez open for the 2-point conversion. 9-8
Field
now.
pass.
Davies still up by 1
For number
because of the
11, it's
safety.
complete.
And now
2-point
Davies is going to get an
conversion.
opportunity to respond.
Now this is the time where I need to see Davies' offense come onto the field
With
ready.
8:09
The last
remaining in
couple
the second
drives for Davies'
quarter,
offense,
Davies Eagles
there's been
9,
some good
West
things, I
Fargo
will say.
Packers 8.
But just overall not being able to get anything done. Like I said, points coming from defense and West Fargo's safety. So our offense hasn't put anything up on the board yet, and I think we need this if we want to keep going in the ball game. And I was just taking a quick little look at the roster. They do have a kicker. Tony Loria is kicker.
He's the guy kicking off. Doesn't have the greatest leg from what I've kind of gathered.
Number 41, Tony Loria.
Looks like West Fargo's just going to kick this ball off without Davies being ready.
They just wanted to skip the Hemming and Hahn and get straight to it.
Absolutely.
Deep for the Eagles, number 1, Tesh, number 13, Chosick.
And the boot. Really high kick. Colton Tesh to return. Oh, no, Grant Chosick is returning. Good return all the way to the
Number
46-yard
13,
line.
Grant Chosick with the return.
I think 2 people just caught the football at the same
Tackle on
time.
the play by number 11, Ramirez. 1st and 10, Eagles.
And right there, I think is kind of what Davies has been missing. Grant Chosick, especially on special teams, is just something else. Just really able to have that fast run and power to him.
He's got that playmaking ability for sure. 1st and 10 now for Davies. Expect Davies to establish that run game once again. Man in motions, Luke Lorenz. It's going to be handoff to him to the right. Has some space. 9-yard
Number 4,
run.
Luke Lorenz.
Great way to start a drive. Now can
Tackle by
Davies get cooking here?
Jesse Ramirez.
As the
Gain
kids
of
say.
9 brings up 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1, going hurry up here.
This is what I like to see.
Kind of hurry up. The same play to the left. Malachi Warmeyer. Beautiful run,
Carry on
7
the play by
yards.
number 7, Malachi Wermeyer.
Davies did indeed come on this field ready to play.
Braden Nygaard on the tackle.
I'm going to bet it's going to be the
Result of
same play, but
is
to the right.
Another Eagles.
They do like doing that.
Down.
1st and 10.
If it works, it works. That's the mentality to have.
Another fumbled snap. Looks like
I think Davies got on that one.
Fumble on the
Davies
play.
got on the football, luckily.
Recovered by the Eagles, number 23, Lilly.
Magically got 5 yards. Maybe we should do that more often.
Good job, though, for Lilly being able to see that and be able to pick it up, because the last thing you want is a
2nd down,
turnover,
6
especially
Eagles.
with this momentum that we've been seeing coming in. This is exactly what Davies needs. We need points on that board.
Malachi Warmeyer on the handoff to the left. Great run. Great run.
Number
Looks like it's
7,
going to be another
Malachi
1st down.
Warmeyer
The
with-
chains are
with the
moving
run.
once again. New set of downs for Davies. Davies
Ramirez
going
on
hurry
the
up again.
tackle.
Trying to just
That play results in
tire out
another
these
Eagles.
Packers.
1st down.
Another run to Luke Lorenz on the right. Oh, he's breaking tackles. He snuck out of that
Number 4,
little
Luke
scrum there.
Lorenz on the
Got
carry.
all the way to the 9-yard line. Great run.
Tackle by number 11,
Oh, if I was the
Ramirez.
Packers coach, I'd be
That's
fuming.
another Eagle.
Those safeties just kind of
First
stopped. They thought the play
down.
was over, but
You got to run towards the football. You gotta finish the play.
yeah,
First
no
and
matter if
goal
you
from
think
the
he's down or
9.
not, you got to keep going until you can ensure that. Because right there, that just beautiful run just because of that.
Play action. A little high for Maddox Maloney.
Looks like Maloney was trying to do a little bit of Odell over there.
Brewers pass intended for number 18,
Don't mind the play
Maddox
call, though.
Maloney.
You know, been running the ball the whole time.
Incomplete.
Little play action, take a shot towards the end zone. Didn't work, unfortunately. Now 2nd and goal.
Is Davies going to run? Stay tuned.
It's going to be run Malachi Warmeyer. There is a flag, however.
Penalty flag in the play. Carry on by number 7, Malachi Wermeyer.
Not sure what the flag is, to be completely honest with you. Looks like the refs are hemming and hawing, trying to figure out what the flag is.
They do indeed look confused over there.
And looks like Davies has somebody laying down on the field. Not
Who is that?
exactly sure what's going on.
Personal foul, chop block.
Scott Woody, trainer, coming to attend to the injured player. Not
Injured Eagle
exactly
on the
sure who
play.
it is. I can't quite see.
Flag was a personal foul, a chop block.
Chop block. Be 2nd and goal from the 24-yard line. It's Malachi Warmeyer. God hope he's okay. Not exactly sure what happened. I just seen him laying behind the huddle.
Yeah, you kind of like just all of a sudden kind of dropped down there. Keep you informed on him, but Davies now 15 yards back. Kind of sucks for them.
Davies now on the 24-yard line. Probably going to have to let it rip here. Got Daniel York on the bottom. He's a playmaker for him. Rolling onto the left. Beautiful throw to Luke Lorenz. Wow, Gage Brewer,
Brewers pass
amazing
complete to number
throw.
4, Luke Lorenz.
Looks like we missed that one again,
Really threading the needle here.
Tackle on the play by number 2, Alex McElroy.
but
Brings up
Pass
3rd down
game,
goal from the
run game
2-yard
this last
line.
drive. Really nice. Love to see it.
It's now 3rd and goal from the 2. You can kind of run whatever you want here. Probably going to be a run.
Knowing Davies.
Sneak up the middle potentially here. And it is a sneak. Will he get in?
What will those officials say?
Officials are looking.
Brewer on the keeper.
And he's down a little bit short of the end zone. It's going to be 4th and goal now.
Gain of 2 on the play.
A 2-yard QB sneak is actually unbelievably impressive, by the way.
Brings up 4th and 1.
It looks like we're 1 yard away from the end zone there.
Timeout on the field. Timeout, Eagles.
Davies taking their first time out. This is definitely,
first
I'd say,
time
the
out.
time to just sit down, talk about it, see what they're going to do.
Yeah, very important play. Fourth and goal from the 1 yard line. All right. Looks like it's going to be potentially another QB sneak. Kind of in a wishbone formation here. And it's not. It's going to be a run to the right. Luke Lorenz. And he's got it. Just barely in the end zone. Luke Lorenz touchdown.
And there we go. Eagles offense finally able to put some points on the board. And it looks like we are going up with the 1 point up technique on the scoreboard there. Haven't seen that one since '92. All right, and it looks like Davies
Davies is going to be going for 2 here.
matching the energy of the Packers. Like to see it. Davies and 2 point conversions, though, haven't quite been friends.
Luke Lorenz up the middle. Does he get in? He does. 2 point conversion is good.
With the 2-point conversion.
Now
With 4:53 left
17-8.
in the second quarter. Davies Eagles 19. West Fargo Packers 8.
Apparently, we just got 2 free points. That's incredible.
Apparently,
It should be 17-8.
we
not
got a
19-8.
buy one, get one free special for that 2 point conversion there. Apparently, we went up 4 points. Scoreboard, guy, is kind of confusing right now, I will say. Oh, that's...
All right, Thompson Fisher to kick this football off.
Looks like they did realize their mistake. The score is now actually what it should have been, 17-8.
Thompson Fisher ready to let this one absolutely fly, and he does. What a boot. Caden McGregor, oh my gosh, he's returning. Better get him down as soon as possible. Great tackle.
Number 3, Keith McGregor with the return. Tackle on the play by number 3, Matthias, and number 33, Fisher.
All right, looks like Packers trying to match a little bit of Davies' energy, trying to hustle up here.
1st and 10 for the Packers. Oh, nice deflection by Peter Havelka. Amazing play by Peter Havelka, number 51, the defensive end.
Something tells me that Davies' defense is not going to let him go easy.
4:41 left in the second quarter. Got a lot of time left. Maybe Davies gets this ball back and runs this all the way to half, and maybe scores a touchdown before half. West Fargo does get the ball during the start of the second half, though.
Yeah, West Fargo not completely out of the ball game yet for sure. Definitely going to have to see how it plays out in the second half.
Medina passing to Tony Leal. A little bit of a late head out of bounds. Doesn't look like there was a flag called. It was Nick Hasbargen on the tackle.
Pass complete to number 11, Ramirez.
Well, sometimes you just got to let the boys play.
Sometimes we got to let them, let them buck a little bit.
It is a physical sport. No need to be a little bit of pansy. I get the big hits, but for stuff like that, isn't too big of a deal.
It's now 3rd and 2 for West Fargo. It's going to be a run up the middle.
And it looks like
Got
they
the first down.
got the chains moving.
4-yard run
Number 23.
by Jack Busquet.
Tackle on the play by number 40, Bennett Gerlach.
1st and 10 now for West Fargo. New set of downs. Would not be shocked
1st and 10
if they maybe
Packers.
take a shot downfield here. Need a pass to Leal.
Medina's pass complete.
Good little
Number
pump
81,
fake there by their quarterback,
Leo.
I will say for sure.
Nick Hasberger on the
Innovate on
tackle
the
once
play.
again. He's really hustling to the football.
Liam Wicklow with the tackle.
Seems like we got a little bit of miscommunication up here in the booth.
2nd and 2 for the Packers. Not of the NFL, West Fargo Packers. Just to make sure everybody knows that.
I think they got that.
1-on-1 on the top, and it's going to be a run. I'm very happy that was a run play. McGregor was 1-on-1 on the top. Gotta be
Jackson
careful
set for the
against
carry.
an absolute
Loss of a yard
playmaker
on the play.
in
Zach
Caden
Lilly
McGregor.
on the tackle. 3rd down and 3, Packers.
Now
3rd
this
and
is what I
3.
would like to call the 50-yard special.
50 yards to go, 2:40. Clock is ticking. 3rd and 3, essentially have 2 downs here. I would expect pass. Davies showing blitz. Peter Havelka is
Penalty
going to
flag.
be offsides, unfortunately.
Encroachment, Eagle.
Free first down for
That
West
penalty
Fargo.
results in a Packers first down.
You know, I'm not going to be too hard on them. Davies have been playing really good today, especially in terms of the flags. I remember watching the first game, Davies was just riddled with flags. I think they had over 10 on their opener. In the past 2 games also haven't been too great.
Now 1st and 10 for West Fargo here. It's going to be letting it rip to Tony Leal. Good tackle by Liam Wicklow, though. Keeping him in
Medina's
bounds.
pass complete
Gain
to
of
Leo.
6. Clock is ticking. No 2-minute warning in high school. Keep straining. However, West Fargo
Tackle
still
on
has
the
2
play by
timeouts
number
left. They're not
5,
worried at all.
Wicklow.
One
Just making
wasted,
sure-
though, very early on.
Yeah, making sure that Davies doesn't get this football back.
Gain of 6 in the play makes it 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4. It's going to be a run up the middle. Beautiful run. It's going to be a
Carry
gain
on
of
the play
about
by
8
Jervistad.
by
Zach Lilly with the
Jervistad,
tackle.
the senior running back, number 40.
First down, Packers.
Davies defense can't clock out yet. Still got a minute left to go. Can't let those big plays go. Definitely don't want to see them getting a touchdown going in. That'd be definitely kind of a mood setter.
1st and 10. Letting it rip. Incomplete. Intended towards, of course, Kate McGregor.
Medina's pass intended
Not
for
related to
McGregor,
Connor
falls
McGregor.
incomplete.
Just to let you guys know.
Could be. Technically could be, but likely
2nd
not.
down and 10.
It's now 2nd down and 10 for West Fargo. Oh my gosh, they have 2 tight ends lined up. Big hit. Is number 11 Jesse Ramirez on the catch, the
Medina's
senior
pass
wide
complete to
receiver.
number 11 Ramirez.
It's 8-yard
Reed Vining
gain.
on the tackle.
It's a
Looks
good hit
like
by Reed Vining.
they added a couple points and just took them off for the Packers. A little bit of misinput there.
Little roll it to the left, letting it rip. Nobody's there. Nearly picked off. 3rd and 2 now.
Medina's pass falls
Looks like
incomplete,
receiver
intended
kind of
for
tripped up
Tony
there.
Leo.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver definitely had some tripping issues.
One thing I will say, obviously turf fields do stay nice, but they are just a lot harder, especially on the player, and just
4th down and 2.
you see a lot of injuries on
I've
there.
experienced that firsthand.
Noise.
Turf
Eagle
burn
fans.
is real.
4th and 2, West Fargo. Timeout Davies.
Timeout on the
35
field.
seconds left.
Davies Eagle.
Davies gonna
Burn their
kinda
last.
catch
around
a
at
breather here
halftime.
and maybe
We're going to have a great performance by
regroup
the
as
Davies
defense.
Eagles
Gotta
drum
lock in.
line.
Here we go. Huge play.
4th and 2 now. Kate McGregor got the first down. That is a real shocker, isn't it? No, it isn't. Kate McGregor, great playmaker, number 3 for West Fargo, the senior captain.
I'm surprised West Fargo not taking a timeout here, especially considering they have 2.
Letting the clock drain. There's only 20 seconds left.
Kind of a weird, but
Be a pass to the left. Not the greatest throw I've ever seen in my life. An incomplete pass. 11 seconds left. Probably should have called a timeout.
yeah.
Not a lot of time left. Maybe got time for 3 more plays.
Just Packers not utilizing their timeouts well there. Definitely could have a lot more play time and a couple more opportunities here, but we'll see how things play off here in this last 11 seconds. Who knows? Maybe get a lucky hit in the end zone. I think that's kind of what they're looking for, honestly. I think they're just looking to get a pass into the end zone now.
Wouldn't be shocked if they try to do some sort of run play, get a little closer to the end zone, then call a quick timeout and take 2 shots to the end zone. Pass. Medina throwing. Incomplete. I thought Tony Leal caught that football. Luckily did not. 3rd and 10 now. 6 seconds left for West Fargo. Probably got enough time for 2 more plays.
Yeah, now they're pretty much stuck to passing, so it does kind of help out the defense.
Third and 10. Medina rolling out to the left, letting it rip, and it's intercepted by Grant Shosik. Will he return it? Not quite, and that is halftime, 17-8 Davies.
Wow. All right, Levi. Now this is our time, so first half thoughts.
First half thoughts. A little bit of inconsistency from West Fargo. Some great plays, some not so great plays. Some turnovers from each team, kind of kicking himself in the foot. Snap over the head of the punter. Free 2 points for Davies. But I think West Fargo is definitely in this football game, especially because they have such a great passing game. Those short passes are absolutely killing Davies. Medina's thrown 2 interceptions, 1 to pick 6 to start the game. But, I mean, those short passes have definitely been killing Davies. And Kate McGregor's a playmaker.
One thing I will say about Davies is that the offense really did come back there in this second quarter, really brought energy and was finally able to score. Otherwise, I will say, mostly being led by the defense. I think West Fargo has had more time on the field. So
definitely going to be an interesting second half. West Fargo gets the ball to start. 17-8 Davies. West Fargo just needs to get 2 scores, and they are going to be leading. They're 2 scores away.
Yeah, definitely not a halftime where it's like, okay, I think I could tune out for a little bit and join in the fourth quarter. I think there is going to be interesting stuff happening right away. It'll be interesting to see on how what I always say, halftime really does just allow the teams to reset. So both either the Davies or West Fargo can come in with a new mindset to kill this game. And it really just depends. A lot of factors going on right now, but see you guys in the second half. Signing out.
All right, folks, we are ready to ride for the second half. Thompson Fisher lets it rip.
Let's hope it's not a Broncos kind of ride.
McGregor on the return. Very scary man. Big return. Thompson Fisher makes a play. Beautiful job by Thompson Fisher to save the day.
Not too often do you see the kicker stopping those, but that's what you like to see. They really are the last line in defense.
First and 10 for West Fargo. Looks like there's going to be block in the back. Is that what the flag was? Whatever it was, it's a good break for Davies. Now West Fargo doesn't quite start. What's holding on the back? First and 10 for West Fargo.
25-yard line.
25-yard line. I expect West Fargo to come out hot here. And they do. It's going to be a pass. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Nick Hasbargen on the interception. He threw it right to him. Great play. Great job just being where the football is and making a play. Looked like Nick Hasbargen was on offense for a second right there.
Davies' defense, though, from game one has been on point.
First down, Eagles.
First and 10 for the Davies Eagles all of a sudden. One-yard line, almost in the red zone to start the drive. Would not be shocked if Davies just looks to get their run game going right away, establish that strong run game of theirs. Luke Lorenz in motion. Messed up snap. A lot of confusion. Did Davies get back on the football? And looks like they did, luckily.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Eagles, number 53, Gus Wermeyer.
Great job by Gus Wermeyer recognizing the mistake, grabbing the football. Second and 10. Davies got really lucky right there.
That is a good play, though, by Gus, considering he is in the 10th grade, you know, sophomore.
Nice heads-up
being able
play
to have that.
It's going to be a little pitch option to the right. Zach Lilly getting the football, and he's in the end zone already. Beautiful start to the second half.
Zach Lilly, 21-yard
Great play call.
Eagles.
Looks like we're going up by 2 there.
Actually, I think it is correct. It was 17-8 at half. Now it's 23-8.
20, Thompson Fisher.
Thompson Fisher for the extra point, and it was blocked. Unfortunate, 23-8 Davies.
Not going to complain, though. You know, Davies' special teams has been really great today. Not many mistakes, good kickoffs. Can't really complain. Having Thompson Fisher is definitely really good for Davies.
First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first.
All right. Just like that, Thompson Fisher's got to lay the boom on the kickoff again. His leg's got to be getting tired from all these kickoffs.
When the pink cleats get on the field, you know something dangerous is about to happen.
He's about to rock this world. What a boom. Kicking to McGregor again is very, very bold and terrifying. Nice job forcing him out of bounds there. We'll start with
Number 3,
okay field
McGregor
position at the
with the return.
32-yard line, I believe.
Tackle on the play by number 33, Ryland Fisher. Number 27, Alex Christopherson.
1st and 10 for West Fargo.
Time to see if West Fargo's offense can bring a little something to the board for them.
Packers from
They
the
definitely
31-yard
need some
line.
energy. You know who can give them that energy? Caton McGregor. It's going to be a run up the middle, start the drive. Jack Gousquet,
23,
the junior
Jack
running
Bissett
back
with
for
the
West
carry.
Fargo.
Probably a safe bet for West Fargo considering what
With a herd
happened
of
the last
Eagles.
time they went with the pass.
On the tackle.
Got to build that confidence for the quarterback.
Gain of 3 in the
Brady
play, brings
Medina.
up 2nd down, 7.
It's going to be 2nd and 7 now for West Fargo. High snap. Medina is going to just dive on this football. This is not looking good for West Fargo.
Down by number 6, Medina. Loss of 15 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 22 for the Packers.
3rd and 22 for West Fargo now.
Definitely going to have to hit a big chuck here.
Gonna have to let it fly. And he is going to. Another interception. 4 interceptions for Davies, and it's 9:35 in the 3rd quarter. I wonder if we're gonna see a quarterback change here soon. That would be definitely interesting.
Yeah, Davies defense playing beautifully today. Execution on point.
1st and 10. It's going to be play action. Laying it rip to Maddox Maloney. Just couldn't quite reel it in on the sidelines.
First pass intended for number 18, Max Maloney. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now for
2nd
Davies.
and 10 Eagles.
Definitely a good game on the ground for Davies. Through the air hasn't been the greatest, but it doesn't matter. We're winning. That's all that matters. Luke Lorenz in motion. He's going to get the carry. Up the middle. Beautiful run. 1st down.
Number 4, Luke Lorenz with that carry.
Let's keep running the football. I mean, it's working and it's
McGregor with the
draining
tackle.
this Packers
Gain of
D-line
11 on the
and
play. That's
just defense in
another
general.
Eagles. First down.
Lorenz is just a power runner. He's got power to him, and he stays up too. Doesn't trip.
I could see Davies getting 250 yards rushing in this game. First and 10 for Davies. It's going to be a pitch option. Gage Brewer's going to keep it. Took a little bit of a hard hit.
Gage Brewer on the keeper.
4
Gain of 4 on the
yards.
play.
2nd and 6 now for Davies. Haven't seen Brewer use his legs as much as kind of I expected this year so far.
2nd down and
He's
6.
definitely got some mobility to him.
Well, he's a good size quarterback too. He's not going to be someone who's going to be tossed around easily. Obviously, he's coming from last year where he was doing a little bit of defense too as well.
QB run now to the left. Decent chunky yards. 3rd and 1.
Gage Brewer with the keeper. Gain of 5 on the play. Tackle by number 87, Drew Tiedman.
It's going to be 3rd and 2. The referee was doing the raise the roof celebration.
3rd down and 2 Eagles.
A little bit of a read option. Zach Lilly keeps it. He's a dog. Breaking tackles. all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Langlie.
He's a man amongst boys out there. He's just so much bigger and stronger than everybody.
McElroy.
Davies' run game has just been
That's another
beautiful
nail.
today.
First down.
McElroy on the tackle for West Fargo. First and goal for Davies. This run game has just been unbelievable so far.
I will say both sides though. You can't. West Fargo's run game has been pretty strong too. Passing on both teams has kind of just been
Hit and miss.
eh.
Hit and miss. Option to the left. Zach Lilly keeping the football, breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle. He's in the end zone. Nobody can tackle him. He's a college level running back. Now we get to see the best player on the team, Thompson Fisher, for the extra point. Got to be my favorite player.
Hey, especially when it comes to the NFL, man, kickers are just as equally important.
Absolutely. Looking to make it 30-8. Will Thompson Fisher make the extra point? And he will. Beautiful boot.
Fisher's extra point is good with 7:30 remaining.
7:30 left in the third quarter. Davies all of a sudden up by 22 out of complete nowhere.
Yeah, now it makes it a 3-score game.
Not looking good for West Fargo. A good return, surprisingly, after a little bit of a pooch kick.
Returning the play by number 15, Max Retono.
A little bit of a safe kick for Davies, just trying to keep this lead, not trying to risk anything. It's 1st and 10 now for West Fargo. Got to get something cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, getting some points on the board quickly for him is kind of a must now if they want to stay in this ball game.
Down by 3 scores. Still got a quarter and a half left, though. You have plenty of time. You just got to establish something. I believe that's going to be the run game. 4 interceptions, though, for West Fargo. Not looking great in the passing game. It's going to be run up the middle. Driving forward. Gain of about 6 yards. Good a run by Jack Gassett. I think West Fargo they just haven't looked as good ever since Leighton Hofflin has gotten injured. Ever since that, they've kind of just their momentum and their energy has just not been there. Gonna be a pass, left side. Good play call. That's a good chunk gain of about 13. And the receiver's down. I couldn't quite catch the number. It's going to be number 81, Tony Leal, the senior tight end.
Injury timeout.
He's down. All right, 1st and 10. West Fargo, new set of downs here. Davies showing blitz. They bring it. It's going to be a run up the middle.
Number 40, Chase Jervistead.
Right, Chase Jervistead, the senior running back. Not the biggest guy in the world, 5'8", 175, but you know, he's definitely got some power to him.
Chunk runs, I will say, have definitely been West Fargo's kind of way to keep the chains moving for him. Haven't really seen too many big blowout plays.
2nd and 8 now. It's going to be a counter run to the left. Another gain of 2, not ideal. 3rd and 6 now.
With a carry. Number 4, Lorenz with the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Packers.
.540 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock is ticking, but West Fargo still has a whole quarter left after this. They have time. Quick throw, it's going to be another interception. There's a flag, however. Grant Chosick's going to be returning this to the end zone, but there's a flag.
Intercepted by number 13, Grant Chosick.
Looks like it's going to be coming back.
Though I will say Grant Chosick is definitely that puzzle piece, though, that Davies has been missing on their defense for the last 2 games. You can just tell night and day. They've allowed a lot less scores, and these interceptions have just been going crazy. I think that would have been the 2nd one for Chosick this game.
Not exactly sure what the flag is. Probably pass interference. It's going to be coming back regardless of the flag. It's pass interference. Coaches aren't too happy about that. It's going to be a automatic 1st down.
Penalty on the play, pass interference, Eagles. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 for the Packers. It's going to be a run to the left. New running back in there, number 24, Owen Scoville.
Owen Scoville with the carry.
Not a lot going.
Zach Lilly.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Maybe a loss of 1 yard.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
Zach Lilly with the tackle.
That pass interference call definitely does give West Fargo a little bit closer to the end zone here. Maybe they're able to get something happening. They really are looking for a touchdown here.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 11 for West Fargo. It's going to be a pass. Letting it rip. Beautiful throw, but Greger's got the touchdown. It was about time for him to get one.
If you're looking for someone to fear and someone who's been a star player so far on West Fargo, it's just that McGregor.
Yeah, Caden McGregor, captain, senior wide receiver, having an unbelievable game. I believe he has both the touchdowns, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, that is exactly what West Fargo needed to kind of get back into the game, get a little bit more momentum churning. Doesn't make it to where Davies can actually kind of, stop a little bit, maybe recoup. Going to have to keep pushing him hard here.
Beautiful throw by Medina, giving him a little bit of confidence again. It's going to be a pass. Nice deflection. Dan York on the deflection. 2-point conversions, no good. 30-14, Davies. 4:34 left in the 3rd quarter, though. Tons of time left.
Yeah, Dan York is just that seasoned defensive player. He has that experience, and he knows what's good.
Midco is the answer for reliable fiber-based Wi-Fi. Plus, watch what you love in real time. Valleyland. Back for the Eagles, number 2, York. Number 13, Chosick.
York and Chosick to return. Nice boot. Looks like it's going to be Grant Chosick on the return up the middle. Breaking a couple tackles to the 36-yard line.
You know, if he didn't get bumped into there, he could have been gone.
Tackle by number 84, Michael Shell. First down,
Michael
Eagles.
Shell on the tackle. Davies starting on the 36-yard line.
First
Up by
International
16.
Bank and Trust.
Let's just
Just
keep this
say
run game
yes
going.
to
Let's
living
tire out
first.
the Packers even more. Let's finish this game out strong.
Tire out the Packers and run out the clock, too, I'd say is Davies' goal for now, and maybe try to get a couple more points.
Definitely looking for points always. Just be safe with this football. Run up the middle for Zach Lilly, breaking free. He just breaks all the tackles. He's just too good.
Zach Lilly with a carry.
First down, Davies, moving the chains.
Ella McElroy in the tackle. Gain of 14 and another Eagle.
He just keeps those feet moving. Keeping the feet moving is one of the biggest things you can do, whether you're a lineman or anyone on the field. If you keep those feet moving, plowed forward, you can just make plays.
Yeah, he stays kind of low to the ground as well, I've noticed.
Low center of gravity, closer to the ground. What is there not to love?
Uses his opposite arm to just break those tackles, and it works. First and 10 now for Davies. Lorenz in motion. Play action. Incomplete. Attempted it toward Malachi Warmeyer.
Brewers pass intended for number 7, Wermeyer. Ball's incomplete.
Now it's going to be second and 10. Would have been a beautiful play if it was caught. Now Davies kind of in a little bit of a tough situation. Second and 10. Not sure, do we run the ball or pass the ball here, John?
Run it to be safe. Run down that clock, get maybe a little bit more manageable.
This is going to be around Zach Lilly. He's not going to be brought down easily. He's just not. Beautiful run. Let's just keep handing him the football.
Zach Lilly with the carry.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what I've been noticing. Just keep handing it off. He's been plowing through every play he's been.
That's another Eagles.
Another great thing is he's got that stamina too.
First down.
He can handle the ball 15, 20 times a game and play defense and be just fine.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of those guys that's just like oohing and on over this, but he is doing a great job, and there's really just something to like about him.
There's a reason he's a team captain. It's going to be a screen to the right. With the Lorenz breaking tackles. West Fargo getting a little lazy with these tackles. First down for Davies once again. Making it look easy.
Well, I will say that stiff arm from Lorenz was perfect right there.
Number 81, Cody Leal with the tackle. That's another Eagles. First down.
Looks like there's a player down for Davies all of a sudden.
Again, just another one where I kind of just flopped to the ground.
Official timeout on the field.
Looks like it's Lorenz, actually.
Lorenz is down, maybe just kind of out of breath. I'm not exactly sure. Davies gets a nice little break right there. Catch their breath, and
It's probably what Lorenz was going for there.
first and 10 for Davies. Fumble. Not great.
Fumble on the play.
Looks like Davies got the ball back, luckily. That was scary. I did not, honestly, I thought Lilly had the ball. All of a sudden, I seen him look back
Covered by the Packers.
and seen a whole pile. Oh, the Packers did get the football. Not a lot of energy from the Packers after just getting a fumble recovery. It looked like Davies had the ball because, you know, normally after a turnover you get excited. But for some reason, not a lot of energy. First and down for the Packers. Now they're fully back in this football game.
Well, I think it just kind of flipped for the Packers because in the last half, Packers were controlling most of the time with their offense. Their defense got a lot of time to breathe. which I think allowed them to be able to stop Davies' offense a lot better. But now it's kind of flipped. It's a different script right now.
1st and 10 for West Fargo. It's going to be a handoff. There's a flag, though. There's Jack Busquet on the run.
There's a penalty flag in the play.
Holding on the offense. That's going to kill him. 1st and 20 now. First and 20. John, what do you do here? You run this football? Try to get some yards? Or are you throwing this thing?
You know, I would say throw, but considering kind of the gambling that's been going on with throws for the Packers, I would say it would be safe just to run, get a couple yards, then maybe kind of feel it out from there.
Letting it rip. What a play. What is that, Tony Leal? Can't quite see. I believe it is. And it is. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Little back shoulder there. First down.
First down, Packers.
You know, those Packers definitely weren't taking that penalty as a end-all right there. Just showing them who's boss to that pass.
Handoff. Number 40, Chase Jervestead. Davies all over that. Loss of 2 yards.
40, Jervestead on the carry. Number 40, Bennett Gerlach with the tackle.
Nice job by Bennett Gerlach on that play. Got the tackle.
Loss of 2 in the play brings up 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12. Clock is ticking. Almost a minute left in the 3rd quarter. West Fargo down by 2 scores. Medina takes a snap and it's a play action. Tries to get rid of it. Nice job by Reed Vining to deflect that pass. 3rd and 12 now for West Fargo.
Andre Work sneaking his way back in there, the huge senior.
Olsen, incomplete.
No, not a lot of people talk about that line right there, but that D-line is just absolutely hitting hard. Especially, I do want to bring up the past couple other games like Mandan, where the D-line was almost getting back there so much. I think Mandan game, what was it, 5 to 7 sacks. So
3rd and 12 for West Fargo. High snap. That's a killer. Andre Works there. Medina able to get on that football. 4th down, and West Fargo has to punt the football from that distance.
Huge loss.
That is an absolute killer.
Not only does it ruin the drive, it also is going to set up Davies with some pretty decent field position too as well.
Official timeout.
Looks like we have a down Packer on the field. Looks like maybe some cramping.
Looks like it's cramping. It's going to be 4th and 32. And that's McGregor. He's been working hard all day. I can understand the cramping. Get him some water. Hopefully he can come back in this football game here soon, because they need him out there bad.
You know, I will say, right now it is, if the Packers get 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions, they can tie the game. So it's not completely unrealistic, especially with a whole quarter left.
Exactly. 4th and 32, though. Gonna have to punt.
Number 9 down.
Grant Chosick, the senior captain, to return. Ooh, not the greatest punt. Davies has to get out of the way. Not the greatest punt. Davies starting on West Fargo's 40-yard line. Great starting field position. Let's establish this run and
American Family
maybe score one more time.
and Craft
Football game might be
Agency is
over by
committed to
then.
protecting and inspiring your dreams. Ask them about bundling policies for a variety of discounts for auto, home, and business. First and 10 Eagles.
First and 10 Davies. West Fargo's got to be tired on defense here. Little pitch to Zach Lilly. Beautiful run. He is so fast. All the way down to about 7-yard line. Not the greatest spot by the ref.
Tackle on the play by number
There's
12,
one thing I have to say.
Samek.
Where was Zach Lilly in the first half?
That's another Eagle.
They didn't really get him involved enough, and now they're finally
First
letting
down.
him loose, and he is cooking, as the kids say.
First and goal for the Eagles from the 7-yard line.
First and goal from the 7-yard line. Zach Lilly still in the game. I don't know how he's not tired. It's going to be a handoff to him. Pushing
Zach Lilly with the
forward
carry.
for a gain of about
Gain of
2
3 on the play.
or 3 yards. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a little
Heard
play
the
action pass
Packers
here.
on the tackle.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with the Davies Eagles leading the West Fargo Packers 30 to
Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Davies in diamond formation. Little run up the middle for Zach Lilly. Not a ton going.
Zach Lilly.
You know, you've
No
run the
ring on
last
the play.
couple of plays. I think it's time to maybe switch it up a little.
Tackle
Maybe
on
do
the
either
play by
a little
number
short
52
screen or a
more.
pass here is what I'd like to see.
You know, I actually want to see a little bit of a jet sweep here. Little, you know, a little run to the outside with maybe Luke Lorenz.
Third down and goal.
Malachi
from the
Warmeyer.
5-yard line.
If not, don't mind a little slant here. Maybe to Grant Chosick. We're definitely going to see something special here, I'm sure. That's very special. Little run up the middle, but it works.
Big push.
Looks like he's going to be a little short, though, unfortunately. Not as crazy of a play
Lilly
call
on
as
the
I was
carry,
expecting.
Gain of 3 in the play. Heard of Packers on
I think
the
we're
tackle.
just on that run the clock out now mentality.
Looks like Thompson Fisher's going to kick the field goal. They're going to take the points and go up by 3 scores. Smart play. They're not getting too touchdown happy. Yes, touchdowns are nice, but you got to play it safe, especially
20, Thompson
late in
Fisher
these
on.
important games.
Oh yeah,
Field goal
because this
attempt.
field kick just makes it that much harder on West Fargo to be able to tie it up. And it's good. Thompson Fisher just coming in with the absolute
That 20-yard
bullseyes
field goal is
today.
good by
Only
Thompson
one
Fisher,
missed
which
extra
makes
point.
the score
Great kickoffs. He's been doing
33-14
great
with
today.
10:40 left in the
Absolutely.
fourth quarter.
A little bit of news from Davies' next door
Davies
neighbors.
Coffee Bar. Enjoy a
Shanley is
flavored,
beating
daily brew
Cheyenne
and delicious
34 to
specialty drinks from
14.
Beans
The latest
Coffee
I
Bar.
heard.
Plus, don't leave without trying
Shanley,
their famous mini donuts.
Very good football
You'll be going
team.
back
Forced to
again
be
and
reckoned
again.
with.
It warms your stomach and your
Davies
soul.
definitely going to have to be ready to play when they are going against Shanley this year.
You know, Shanley being a private school does have a little bit of that advantage.
Varsity Kowalski Construction, a high-quality custom home builder, building homes for their customers with core values of loyalty, service, creativity, communication at the forefront. PK.
The fisherman, Thompson Fisher, to kick off. He's got the pink cleats. You cannot miss him. 33-14 Davies. Little of a squib kick. Oh! They muffed the kick return just like Davies did to start the game. Davies gets the football back.
Personally, I think that Thompson Fisher he knew that was going to happen.
Thompson Fisher with a perfect prediction, even though that is maybe
Eagle.
not exactly what happened, but we're going to claim it because we love Thompson Fisher. 1st and 10 for Davies. Once again, if they score a touchdown here, this game might be over.
That's just right there. Karma, game back.
1st and 10 Davies. Lorenz in motion. It's going to be a play action pass to Lorenz on the right side, and he's got some space all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Thrower's pass complete to number 4, Luke Lorenz.
Davies' offense just having full
Number
control
24,
over the
Scoville
second
with the
half.
tackle.
Really being able to
That play
tire out
results
that
in
Packers
another
defense because they
Eagle.
have been on the field most of the time.
Official timeout on the field.
Coach Wermeyer must have gave just an excellent halftime speech there, and the boys must have really took it to heart.
Yeah, we seem ready to roll. Lots of energy. Lots of energy from Davies. Haven't really seen that in those last 2 games. Because Davies starting the year 1-0. Unfortunately lost the last 2 games. Now they're 1-2, but looks like they have some energy again.
From the 8-yard line.
Bennett Gerlach in the backfield for the first time in a long time. He's an angry runner. Better watch out. Doesn't look like
Time out on the field.
there
Eagle.
must have been some confusion for Davies as they're going to be calling timeout. 9:52 left in the 4th quarter. 33
First
Davies,
International Bank and Trust,
14
helping you live
for the
first.
Packers.
Live first with First International Bank and Trust.
Davies definitely came with revenge on their mind in this game. They were not about to have another shutout, like especially what it was against Bismarck last week.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a surprise to see Davies with this much energy, especially after 2 rough weeks. First and goal for Davies, looking to potentially put this football game away. I'm expecting a run play here. Keep just draining this clock. And it is Malachi Worm to the left, cutting up the field. And he's in the end zone, touchdown. Davies, with the extra point, are going to get to 40 points on this football game.
Malachi Wermeyer coming in with that perfect cut, just right in there.
This is a huge confidence booster for Davies.
On for the extra point.
Looking to be
number 20,
2-2 on the year.
Fisher.
They have some energy.
Thompson.
Hopefully they can get this ball rolling. Fisher with the extra point. And he drills it through. 40-14. Davies. time.
Number 24, Scoville. Number 10, Williams. Kicking off. Thompson.
Fisher to kick off. A bit of a longer kick than we've seen in the past. Oh, almost a big play in the backfield. Tackled at the 27-yard line.
With the return. Tackle on the play by Kane Mathiasen.
Expect to see some, maybe some backups for Davies to come in. Maybe once it gets closer to the end of the game, maybe with 5 minutes left, I could see some backups coming into the game, getting some reps on varsity.
Always good to give the younger players some experience because, you know, they are going to end up here anyway, so might as well give them as most experience as you can.
It's huge, getting some experience for varsity so you're ready for maybe next year when you have a chance to start. 1st and 10 for West Fargo. Bad snap. Bennett Gerlach in there for the sack. Beautiful play. Davies still has a lot of energy, even though they're up by so much. You'd think they would maybe try to slow down.
Fumble snap on the play.
But they're ready to roll.
Covered by Medina.
I will say, though, for
Number 40,
Bennett not being a starter
Gerlach.
for varsity, he does a really good job, especially being in.
Official timeout.
It's going to be a timeout. 2nd and 15 for West Fargo. Medina throw the football. Wow, big hit. Malachi Warmeyer. There's a flag thrown. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Looked like a clean hit to me.
I will say, though, I do have to get a little praise, though, to that catch, especially if two guys right beside him being able to haul that in. That's impressive.
No, it looks like it was incomplete. He caught it for a second, and then that hard hit must have just jarred it loose before he could get possession.
It is always a little hard to see up here.
Let's maybe let the boys play some football.
Penalty results.
Maybe
down, Packers.
Maybe keep those yellow flags off the field. 1st and 10 for West Fargo. Medina to throw the ball, and he's sacked right away. This D-line has got some energy.
Number 8, Nichols, sacked in the play by number 1.
Coach Collins is absolutely loving this.
I mean, you can't complain. Davies' defense throughout the whole game has just been stellar.
Down, 16.
Not only four interceptions is just crazy.
Could have been 5. Could have been 5 and 2 pick sixes, but unfortunately that one was called back. Now staring at 2nd and 16, or should be, no, yeah, it is 2nd and 16 after that flag. Kind of rolling out. Another sack, huge hit.
Number 8,
Holy.
Dylan Nichols with the keeper.
That was
Tackle on
Wilmot
the play by number 30.
Matati.
Davies just doesn't want to give up.
Beautiful hit. Wow. He laid the boom right there. You got to give credit to Medina. He's stayed strong this whole game. He hasn't broken. Thrown 4 interceptions, gotten
Number
hit a
30,
lot,
Matati.
but he's still going.
I just think that line's getting a little bit tired for West Fargo there. Just allowing too much stuff to get in.
3rd and 20. Medina to throw the football. Going deep.
Dot.
Beautiful catch by number 15,
Nickel
Max
pass
Rotunio.
to number 15, Rotuno.
Good pass right to the chest there. Can't go wrong.
Result of the play, first down.
Senior wide
Packers.
receiver for West Fargo.
Tesh on the coverage.
First and 10 for West Fargo. Flag on the
Penalty flag
play.
on the field.
Looks like a false start
False start.
for West
Packers.
Fargo. It's going to be first and 15 now.
Just getting a little bit too jumpy.
Little bit yippy. A little jumpy. First and 15 now for West Fargo. Medina throwing to the right side, just out of the range of
Last ball's incomplete.
Carter
Intended for
Donner,
number
but
9
there's
Donner.
another flag.
Penalty
Can
flag
these
in the
refs
play.
keep the flag in their pockets, please? I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Reed Vining on defense.
I don't know why they're leaving the flag on the field.
Pass
Let's maybe pick that
interference,
flag
Eagle.
up. Got some dirty laundry out there.
Whoa.
Oh my, they're really letting those flags fly. They're just having fun with it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Looks like there's a...
What are the refs doing? Looks like Warmeyer,
Personal foul.
Coach Warmeyer got a
against the Eagles
flag.
bench.
I think he's just as unhappy as
I
you
just-
are with these flags.
15-yard penalty.
I'm not happy at all. I just don't understand what's
First
going
down,
on down
Packers.
there. Let's
But-
maybe let them play some football. It's a physical contact sport.
Well, no, but as a coach, though, you have to be able to control yourself. Wormeyer shouldn't have done that.
There's a flag.
he's-
They just like leaving the dirty laundry out in the field. Now Warmeyer's got to pick it up for him.
Wormeyer,
They're forcing Warmeyer to walk out in the field and become a janitor.
Wormeyer is the adult here, though. He is an influence. There shouldn't be any bad yapping going on over there.
First and 10 for West Fargo. It's going to be a run up the middle. Number 12, Aiden Samek,
Number 12, Aiden Samek.
sophomore
with
running
the
back.
carry.
Second and 6.
Number 22,
West
Carter
Fargo.
DeWald with the tackle. Gain of 3 in the play brings
Carter
up second
DeWald with the
down,
tackle.
7.
Good to see the junior getting in there. Little play action by Medina. He's got a man. Just a little bit out of the reach. Number 4, Elijah Volk, the senior wide
Nickel
receiver.
Pass intended for Elijah Volk. Incomplete. Number 13, Grant Chosek on the defense.
It's now 3rd and 7 for the Packers. Just about forced to throw the football here. Bit of a high snap. Medina letting it rip. One-on-one. Did he haul it in? Incomplete. Looked like the ball probably hit the ground.
Nichols pass intended for number 9, Downer. Incomplete.
That was intended for Carter Donner, number 9. It's now 4th and 7.
Brings up 4th down and 6, Packers. Let's go, Eagle fans. It's
Correction,
4th
4th and
down.
6 for the Packers.
We'll say Packers definitely have made their way down this field with a lot of penalties from Davies' side.
Absolutely. Basically forced to throw the football here. Medina letting it rip. He had Carter Donner, just couldn't quite reel it in. That would have been an easy touchdown if he would have caught that football.
If he would have caught that, that would have been a great opportunity for West Fargo there.
Just really shooting themselves in the foot.
That play results in a turnover on downs.
Looks like some
Eagles.
Looks like some backups are coming in for Davies. That's a good sign. Get some young guns some reps. First and 10 for Davies. Looking to just put this game away, run the clock out. Carter DeWald getting in there. That's going to be interesting.
Couple of the
very good JV
guys.
Very good JV fullback for us.
Be
Xavier Muse in there, quarterback as well. It's going to be interesting to see this new look in there.
Backup quarterback in.
A high snap, run to the right, the right. Couple broken tackles.
Number 33,
That's number 33, Ryland Fisher. Good running back for Davies.
On the play by number 34, Grant Trivia. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1, Eagles.
2nd and 1 for Davies. Number 87, Luke Sicknick, the senior, is in the game on the top of your screen. Now I'll run to the left. Breaking some tackles and still going all the way to the 50-yard line. No matter who's in the game, we're just lighting it up in the run game. Couldn't quite catch who that was. Maybe Colin Williams.
Number 88, Colin Williams on that carry.
It was Colin Williams.
That play results in another Eagles.
Davies is just home to a lot of powerful runners, I will say for sure.
Coach Warmeyer has to be very, very excited and proud for this football team. Definitely some newfound energy for the season. Looks like the same play call to the right. There is a flag. Gain of 3, but there is a flag because these refs like calling flags.
I will say the refs have definitely been calling more flags in the second half. First half was pretty quiet, nothing too much, but definitely, especially this last quarter, they've been kind of just throwing it.
Yeah, 1st and 20 now for Davies. Let's maybe see Xavier Muse, throw the football once.
But, with newer guys in there, could be a little bit more easier for them to flag, not quite used to this level of aggression.
Absolutely. It's the exact same play call to the left. Literally, you've called the same play 4 times in a row, just kind of switching the direction, and it's somewhat working.
Davies pretty much now just playing the clock game.
It's now 2nd and 16 for Davies. The clock is just ticking away. Davies has this game locked away 40-14. Exact same play call, but up the middle. Beautiful run by Carter DeWald. Runs all the way to the first down marker, and it's going to be a first down. Incredible run of 16 yards.
That play results in another Eagles.
Well, I will say Davies JV has been very dominant. That's one thing, like the JV games, I don't think they have lost one yet.
I believe they are undefeated.
But
lots of talent on that team.
I would say even next year with some of the seniors gone, we're going to be looking pretty all right for next year.
Carter DeWald with another run. The middle, not a lot of space. Gain of about a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Number 69, Lucas Grove with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for Davies. 2:30 left in this 4th quarter. Just draining that clock away. Probably another first down. The game will be pretty much over. QB run to the left. Xavier Muse does have great mobility. That's a gain of 5 yards.
Number 81, Xavier Muse with the carry.
Ref tried to toss the ball to the other ref, and it hit a player's helmet.
Heard the Packers on the tackle.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Davies. You get this first down, and this game is over.
Looks like they're having a very close conversation there.
3rd and 4. Delta formation or diamond formation. A little run up the middle. It's going to be a little short, 4th and 1. I expect QB power. 4th and 1, Xavier Muse, athletic quarterback. Let's get that first down and end this game. Maybe a sneak here, honestly. Couldn't quite see who got that football on the run.
Carry on the play by number 9, Kenny Alza.
Number 9, Kenny Aza, the senior running back. Less than a minute left. Let's put this game away. Carter to Walden motion. It is going to be a power up the middle for Muse. Looks like he might be stopped short.
Just depends where the spot comes in.
And they are giving him the first down.
Xavier Muse with the carry.
Well, all he had to do was get the first down. He got it. Game is over. 25 seconds left.
And the play
And
clock
the
is
game
longer,
is
so
gonna
it's
run out.
done.
Perfect. Davies winning 40-14 against West Fargo. Now time for the post-game show.
We'll just watch our guys have a good sportsmanship in the middle, and then we'll give our quick thoughts and opinions.
Yep.
The final score, Davies Eagles 40, West Fargo Packers 14. Thanks again for coming
All
out
right.
to tonight's football game.
So our little post-game conference, Levi. A lot of thoughts here.
Yeah. A lot of excitement. Davies, before the game, 1-2. Not a lot of energy. Now, 2-2. They have some hope now. They have some hope. Hopefully they can keep this momentum and bring it to the next game and keep the ball rolling.
One thing I will say that is very tough for Davies this year is their schedule. Not only for their next game are they going all the way out to Minot, that's about a 4-hour drive. They have then, for the end of the season, 3 Bismarck games.
All away games. Every single one is away game.
Which
honestly,
is just
terrible schedule. I mean, 3 away games, 3-hour drive?
Mm-hmm.
That is very difficult on a football team. Hopefully they can get off the bus and just keep it moving and keep winning football games. Hey, you make it to the playoffs, anything could happen.
Complete another flip, though, from last year's schedule where they only had 1 far away game.
Yeah.
But just some couple of other things here. Davies' defense has just been killer all year, and they showed it again, this time with 4 interceptions, 1 being a pick 6.
Yep. Very aggressive defense. That's what I love to see. I love to see it.
I will say having Grant Chosick back is another big one for him.
Yeah.
Again, hauling in, I believe, 2 of those ints. Can't really go wrong with that. The offense, Zach Lilly really showing up in the second half, bringing in his power.
Zach Lilly, he's just a strong runner. He's going to get you those tough yards, and he's fast enough to get those breakaway touchdowns. You've seen it this game, you've seen it in past games. Very impressive. Just a strong game, very consistent passing and running the football. And that's.
And then one quick thing I do have to say, I do have a couple notes about the Packers. The Packers just had a little bit of QB inconsistency. There was a lot of great plays they had and a lot of far yardage.
Yep.
Just it did get muffed by all those interceptions that were thrown.
Yep.
Especially McGregor. He's just a great, powerful senior receiver.
Yeah, he's very, very deadly. You have to know where he is on the field at all times. 'cause he can make football plays. And, you know, obviously the flags were an issue for both teams. Gotta be better. And, yeah, just got to be safe, you know. Those turnovers are very costly.
Yeah, and I will say Packers special teams, too, could use a little bit of work. Just a couple short punts and not too great kickoffs, you know, just led to a little bit of inconsistency. They're giving Davies great yardage.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well,
all right.
Thank you, Levi, for being my wonderful play-by-play.
Yeah, thank you for being the color commentator.
It's been a great game. This has been Davies Live Network, and we are signing out of Fargo, North Dakota.
See you later.